Hey family, how is everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's doing well. Listen, quick video. This is a quick video. I got another video that I'm going to do, but that one's going to be a little lengthy, I think, because I want to have a real good conversation with you all about a particular topic. And that topic is, I go ahead on and tell you, women in ministry. We're going to talk about it. All right, quick video. Minding my own business, I get a notification concerning this mother who decided to buy, rent, I don't know what you call it nowadays. I don't know if you buy a stripper or you rent a stripper. If she become a part of the family, I don't know what they doing these days. I don't know. And I ain't talking about nobody, but you know, for all I know, it could have been a cousin in the family. That's her business. I don't know, but I know that the mama hired a stripper for her 14-year-old son. And what I want to know, congregation, is what you think about it. What you think about it? Do you think it's all right since the mama did it and not friends? Is it okay if the mama was sitting there in the living room while the stripper was throwing it up and dropping it down, or whatever they do now, throw it around and drop it like it's hot, or whatever they do? I don't know what they do with that, but you know, I guess I'm old school. And the old way is your mama didn't buy you a stripper. That's the old way now. I know we in 2020, and folks love to say we in 2020 now. We in 2029. Well, I know we in 2020, but I guess I'm old school, because back in my day, mama just didn't buy you a stripper. Mama didn't buy her son a stripper at 21, let alone 14. 14. Now, what I want to know is if you're getting him a stripper at 14, what you gonna get him at 18? What he get at 21? I mean, he get a stripper at 14, he get a threesome at 18, he get a whole orgy at 21. We just gonna spread everything around the 14-year-old. He just getting it all. He getting Rona, bacteria. He gonna end up with him a urinary tract infection before it's all said and done. Just trying to figure out what we doing, and then having a state of confusion in our head, acting like we don't understand what's wrong with our kids. If you ain't gonna raise them and teach them no morals and no standard, then they're gonna do anything. And if they're gonna do anything, you can't be surprised about the dumb stuff they do. Now, this will be the same mama talking about how the man got a plan for her son. They just want to lock him up. They just want to incarcerate all black men. See, we'll say dumb stuff like that while we raise them to have no use of common sense at all. Because at 14, if they're 14, this young black boy think it's okay to have a stripper? You think he gonna have... You think she was high? You think this is... I don't know these folk. And if you happen to be related to them and know these folk, don't come over here acting foolish with me saying a whole bunch of dumb stuff. Because she the one that's making our future hard. He can't even... Can he read? Has he been promoted to the next school year? I bet you the same mama got enough money to buy him a stripper during the coronavirus quarantine. We in a pandemic. But won't buy him a homeschool program to make sure that he don't fall behind when the new school year comes. I said it. He can't be that bright because she ain't that bright. And then got the nerve to have the whole family sitting around the coffee table. Y'all, I'm going to drop the link down in the description box so you all can click on it and actually go and see the stripper show for the 14-year-old. And somehow she feels proud of herself. The response that I'm hearing is, well, that's just how mamas is doing it in 2020. And my response is, and you wonder why our world is the way it is. I will never tell anybody that growing up as a child, I was a perfect child, because I wasn't. I gave my mama just as much headache and heartache as the next child did. But let me tell you what I did do. I knew how far to go. There were some things that I was willing to do, and there were some things that I was not willing to do. Didn't have no problem telling my comrades, my road dogs, my BFFs, I'll be here when you get back. I ain't doing it. I think you ought not do it either. I think you ought to come with me. Listen, I'm gonna tell this story, then I'm gonna go. Y'all drop down in the comments though and let me know, is this the new way we're parenting? Because if it is, y'all, what is our future gonna look like? What is our future gonna look like, man? If the 14-year-old teenagers that ain't even legal to go in a strip club to see a stripper is just gonna have mama hide a stripper and bring the stripper to the house, I'm just trying to figure out what in the world is our world gonna come to. We ain't pushing them no more to be scholars. We ain't pushing them no more to be the best they could be. We training them up to make it rain. If you buy the 14-year-old son a stripper, what in the world? I hope you ain't got no daughters. I said it. I hope you don't have no daughters. Because if it's okay for the 14-year-old to have a stripper, then it got to be okay for your 14-year-old daughter to be on the pole. Sex trafficking. I said it. Listen, I'm at Alcorn. I'm grown. I'm an adult. I'm grown. I'm at Alcorn. Go out to the little local club. I have no idea what happened, but somehow beef came up. And these folks decided they were going outside to their vehicles. And back in the day, when somebody said, I'll be right back, you shouldn't be standing there when they come. No. If they say they'll be right back, don't you be there. He is not coming back with a bundt cake. He's not bringing you no lemon meringue pie. Do y'all hear me? So when they said he gone to the car, guess what we did? We got the heck out of the club. Baby, I was doing everything I know how to do to get away from them folk. And thought I was safe, bless God, and stood up. I'm like, I've made it. Stood up And when I stood up, I was looking dead at a dude that had his gun turned to the side like this. One of them Tech 9s. I knew he wasn't pointing at me because me and you ain't even spoke. I put my hands up and told him to whoa. And when I turned around behind me, there's another dude standing behind me with his tech gun pointed like this. I'm in the crossfire, y'all. I turned and threw my hands up to the side. Hold up, y'all. Woohoo! Brothers, this ain't what y'all want to do. We don't want to do this to each other. I promise for God. I know you're mad. Both, I don't know who deserve it. One of you might deserve it. But we don't want to do it. We don't want to do it. Don't do it. Please. Please. I was too scared to drop on the ground. I just was froze with my hand out, pleading these brothers pardon. Please don't pull this trigger. Please don't do it. And bless God, y'all, they put them down, or at least they let me get out the way. I don't know. I just know when I made it to the dorm, I was thankful and grateful. And when the next weekend came and my friends said, come on, God, we going to the club. You know what I told them? I'll be here when you get back. Yeah, but one time. Nigga, but one time to put me in fear for my life, talking about I'm out trying to have a good time. Because I have a good time right here where I am. And that's what I did. I stayed in my dorm and had me a nice time. Only to get a phone call from my same friends, from them same road dogs, from my BFFs. God, you'll never guess what happened. Oh yeah, let me guess. They came back. Dude came back that was mad. Did the same thing he did before. I'll be back. Walked outside. Got his gun. Came back. Shot the owner right there at the door.
They didn't first.
Shot the owner right at the door. One of my friends was traumatized because she was standing in the line trying to pay to get in. And when he shot that man in his head, of course, that means blood splattered all over the place. And so did some of his physical body parts came apart from his body and went flying through the air. Now everybody want to talk about, I wish I had a deal like you did. No joke, Sherlock. No joke. They didn't get to finish what they started. So they coming back. Yes, that's what crazy folks do. And I didn't want to be around and no part of it. I didn't want to be a victim. God had blessed me and had spared me. I wasn't finna tempt the Lord and go back. Never went back to that club. Never went back to that club. Now it's still open. But I never went back. Do you hear me? So tell me what y'all think, y'all. I'm just saying that you got to use that good common sense God gave you and be thankful if you had some tough, rough parents that probably threw a shoe at you, might have hit you in the back of the head with a broomstick, a whole bunch of things that they wasn't supposed to. But baby, it taught you how far to go, when to say no, and when to stop. Somebody should have took a broomstick to this boy's mama. Sound like to me. Well, that's my 2 cents, and it is my opinion. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. I understand it. Tell me what you think. Give me your point of view and your perspective. I'm open and willing to look and listen and learn. And reconsider the doggone thing if I need to. But I just don't believe it's right for the mama to buy a stripper for her 14-year-old son. Drop down in the comment section, y'all. Tell me what you think and how you feel about it, okay? As usual, I appreciate you guys. Y'all know the spiel. This channel, to the extent it is successful, would not be successful without you. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view the videos, for making your comments, for sharing them. I appreciate it so much. God in heaven knows I can't say thank you enough. I appreciate you guys. I hope your Thursday is going great. I hope God continues to bless you and your family. Y'all stay strong, stay prayed up, and hang on, because I got another video coming. And as usual, my good congregation, we'll see you next time. God bless.